I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't stay much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't stay much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out better? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't say much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, hallucination I used to see. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't stay much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't stay much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see.
Your blades are sharpened with precision. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs. Straight ahead, the NFL playoffs begin here on this Saturday afternoon. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Arrowhead.
On the east side on a Friday night, met up a junkie in the Golden Glide. Lows and highs, me and all the girls in a stolen ride like many outside, so I'm staying inside. Shorty, you and I vibe, take a food like Tupac. I see a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking a prize. I hit the crib with a cream collide, but really ain't tripping. We can get it right.
And it's a positive start. A gain of 5 to get things going.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Patrick to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now a give up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage, and I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Pick up a 14 on that one. First down, KC.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man, right side. He's got him. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field. But they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Yellow. Attack!
First down throw. Mahomes. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Yellow. There's a wall, right? 15.
From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Yellow. 180.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Second down and 3. Handoff here, up the middle. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the full.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing third down at the moment. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down. Mahomes back. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And we've seen this offense play at such a high level all season, Mike. There's no reason to expect anything different here in the playoffs. And now they can continue to let this crowd get into the game, turn the game over to their defense, let them play with the lead at home with the home crowd. And you're feeling really good about how the rest of this game can play out.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. On first and 10, Jackson moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So a big one there to start the drive. 36 yards. Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 6. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he's followed up after a gain of a yard. It's third and 4.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up third and 4.
Jackson. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
To the pylon, he's pinned. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow. Hey, 57.
Start on the ground, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Second and 5.
They'll stick with him again, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third, they need 8.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Chiefs first down. One quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with first and 10. Up the middle they go. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
Third and short. Here's Patrick, and he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
On comes the Chiefs punter. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Jackson. Quick throw, taken in, and it'll be marched out up at the 34-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss. You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flush to his right. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play there for Baltimore. Pickup of 46 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5.
Middle.
To throw is Jackson. On the run to the right. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Two minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. The shotgun, here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
And that'll be a pickup of 3.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7.
Yellow. Yellow. Let's go wide. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yellow. Sunday. Right side.
Throwing is Mahomes. Pushed out to his left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on 1st down.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yellow.
Throwing now, Mahomes. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
On 2nd down, they'll run. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Talk things over before third down. The field goal unit out here for the Chiefs. This a 44-yard attempt. Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Ravens 7. Harrison Butker to kick off 4 teams.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. He'll start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 9. Now it's Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for a Raven first down. Jackson now. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Jackson up top again. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
Well, this is the advantage to having a really effective passing game, Mike, as the defense now tries to adjust to stopping you through the air. It's a lot easier to mix it up and run the ball. There's a lot less defenders in there trying to stop you.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. The extra point try forthcoming. The kick is good. And the Ravens are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First down throw. Mahomes forced to his right. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
They'll look to set up the screen here. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On second down, Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Here's a third down and 4.
Yellow.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming. Now Mahomes. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
First and 10.
Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll get him behind his blockers and get forward for a pickup of 3. That's Maxwell Hairston there to make the tackle.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Yellow. Right side.
To the ground, a first down run. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
Yellow. Right side.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. That is caught to the goal line and in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, KC.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Chiefs 17, Ravens 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Here's Jackson. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go.
That play had sack written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he gets up past the 35.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody really uncovers downfield, forces him to make a difficult throw, and falls incomplete.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he will have the Ravens 1st down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll stay on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Jackson's going to keep this one himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now Jackson. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. He's going to have a Ravens 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
At the 22-yard line.
No, we changed it.
Now, Jackson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
We changed it. Yo. Shut up!
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Middle.
Again, it's Jackson. Out to his right. Taking off. He'll try to get there. And he will have the Ravens 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to pick it up on 3rd and 5.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal.
Go. Hey, hey.
Here's a run. And a short pickup. Down inside the 10.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Real quick, ready?
Now here's second and goal.
Ready. Hey, Ozzy.
In the shotgun, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. Lamar going to work from the pistol.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
Two minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. What a huge play. Fourth and goal. They'll drop to throw. This one is caught. On fourth and goal, they deliver. Touchdown, Baltimore. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's where I wanted to work, and that's where this guy was working and leads himself to a touchdown.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll come up for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
They'll come up now for second down.
Yellow.
They'll run here. And he'll take this up past the 40. Oh, pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. He'll run. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
Carson Swetzinger on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. The game hanging in the balance and a critical third down.
Third and 1.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the gun, here's a handoff. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
This is first and 10.
Yellow! Attack, attack!
And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yellow! That's a line! 15!
Mahomes now on second down. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Here's a big one. This third down.
Line! Line! Hey, 57!
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And he's got it at the 1. And they'll show him the sideline, out of bounds, getting back to the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Jackson. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. Here's 1st and 10. One last shot now for Jackson. Moving to his right. Going for it all. He's got it! And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.
Poses. Yeah.